to the Darwin Football Stadium for the 2025 Darwin Select Sports Racing Memorial Match. And women and the men, we're just about to get underway for the opening ceremony, and it will be the women that kick off first between, like I said, a Darwin Select side for the best female talent across the competitions in Darwin, and of course our valiant ADF personnel that will be representing themselves, all to support Legacy. Remembrance Day, of course, on the 11th of September, in a couple of days' time. It's been a fairly wet afternoon and evening here in Darwin. You can see on the stadium, that's actually mud. So a lot of torrential rain. We're just waiting for the ceremony to begin. Just waiting. I think they're coming out now for the presentations. It will be all the teams as we'll go to the ground controller, Albert Cruz. Darwin Select on the left in the territory colours, and on the right the ADF teams, the women in the green, the men in the red.
Please be seated. Today, we pause to remember those whose lives secured our freedom. We will honour them with our reflection and our silence. It was summer 1915. In Europe, the British and French armies had dug their heels in against the bulldozer onslaught of the Germans as the latter advanced across the plains of Flanders. After a day of ferocious fighting, following the Second Battle of Ypres, the sun rose on the 11th of November on a quiet battlefield. Colonel John McRae, a medical officer, cautiously raised his head above the trench and saw rows upon row of makeshift crosses, a grim reminder of the earlier battles and the terrible loss of life. He was struck by the courage of the fallen and filled with admiration for them. As he looked, he noticed the tiny red poppies among the grave markers. They moved lazily backwards and forwards in the gentle breeze. Inspired by the sight and his memories of the fighting, he took out pen and paper and quickly began to write. Within minutes, his famous poem was complete. His fellow commanders read the piece and urged him to have it published. All of Britain was deeply moved, and it quickly spread throughout the Allied nations. Today, it continues to strike a chord within many. In Flanders fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row. They mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. Please stand for the reciting of the ode and the playing of the last post, followed by a minute of silence. They shall grow, not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget. please remain standing for the playing of the Australian National Anthem. March off the ANF.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now hand over to tonight's match officials. We will ask the men's ADF and Darwin Select sides to please make their way from the field of play, and the women to join the referees, please, to get tonight's games underway.
March-off ceremony completed. Emotional scenes. As mentioned, it's the ADF women. It's a mixed side between the ADF women. I think there's a spattering of local talent there too. And the Darwin Select side. Plenty of numbers as well in these games, and especially in the Darwin Select camp. Potential big changes at the halftime break as well as the teams come together. And just a few minutes away from the first kickoff. If you're joining us from interstate or across the seas, you'll notice the pitch does look a little bit worse for her. I can tell you that is actually mud. We've had some torrential rain. It's wet season up here in the fantastic top end of Australia, with a very rich history when it comes to the Australian Defence Force in the city of Darwin and the Northern Territory. Camps coming together, the captains shaking hands. They've had the toss. Looks like the ADF will be on the left hand side of the screen, Darwin Select on the right. My name is David McRae and I'll be your play-by-play commentator this evening for these two games. We're hoping for an energetic clash between both the camps across the two. All proceeds, of course, going to Legacy. The referee, the fourth official, comes to the line. Darwin Select breaking now. And we're minutes away from the kickoff. First 45 seconds away. We have confirmed that there has to be a winner from these games as well. So if we're locked at 90 minutes, we will have some shootouts to determine who will win. And we're underway. First 45, it will be Darwin Select with the first possession, and ADF playing a high press already. That side of the ground slightly better than the side closest to us, thanks to the torrential rain that came through last couple of nights. Ball is out. Assistant fourth official gets a touch. The first throw in. Courtesy of the ADF team in the green. That's a long throw. No one at the back though. They'll kick this down to the keeper. They might try and kick it out. ADF have booted that into the box. Offside flag is up. She was well offside too. Ball allowed to bounce, just shy of halfway, taken with the first touch. That's good. She goes back here to try and reset. I'll come back to the keeper and look for the switch, or she might boot it long. No, she does go for the switch. That's a good kick too. Although the player it was meant for probably left her run a bit late. She should have got to that one. That was not that hard. So apologies, we won't have names for many of these players because they have double ups. So there might be 2 or 3 threes, for example, in the sides. Chest it down. Opportunity to win it there for ADF. They couldn't do it. And they'll get the offensive throw, just shy of halfway. It's a long throw again, but no one there, but that comes off pretty well for them. Cross inside the box is an opportunity for the ADF girl. She's going to bring it back into traffic. I'm not sure what's going on there. Dishes out to outside the box. Kicks it up. That's a good shot or a good cross. She just lost the handle though, the 11. She's going to have to clean it back up. Trying a bit of body work on the outside. Now as it brings back into the square. Good level up to give them some more space, but just took a little bit too much time on the first touch and easily cleared by Darwin in the end. I'll try and replay this back in, but that didn't clear the way I want. They're going to go back to the keeper. No, decides to go square. Looks to reset that way. In the middle of the park. Ball is up. Not the best first touch. Plenty of traffic there. And ADF win it. The defender challenged well. It will be an offensive throw for the ADF again. They've had a couple of chances early in this one. They haven't been able to convert. It's a high throw. She tries to head that down. Back to the thrower. Didn't come off. Opportunity for the Darwin Select side now. That's a great through ball, but she's just turned inside out the forward and easily cleaned up by the keeper at the back. That's her first touch or second touch for the game. And it goes as far as Darwin Select again. Turns on that. Didn't quite get the touch on the second boot as she turned on it. And they'll go back to the keeper again. Plenty of numbers out here wide. Girls in green. She wants to chip it over the top. Her teammate asked for it. Didn't quite get the connection on it. She's fallen as she kicked it. Second by the Chariot came off the hand, and that'll be the first free kick of this afternoon. Launch it to no one in particular. Will be easily cleaned up by the keeper at the back. Down the far edge. There's numbers there for Darwin and they prevail. Cross was a good, well, it was a right idea. Didn't have enough on it. We'll get to clean here. There's a deep striker lurking for the ADF, the 11, waiting for the mistake. Doing a lot of fending at the moment, the ADF. Tries to turn it. This is the 11 again. That's a great through ball. It'll be a foot race on here. She's got an option inside. That's where she goes. She just has to get the first touch right on this, and it probably wasn't. And wasn't enough pepper on that shot. The end, the keeper cleans that up pretty easily. Just falls on the ball. It's the first save that she's had to make today. Lost the handle on that. Completely misread that one. It will be the ADF again to relaunch here. Just past halfway. Again, good high ball over the back of everybody. Tries to clear it here. Body work went well. ADF win it again. There's plenty of action here on this close edge. Right, a bit of a muddy patch there thanks to the rain. We were expecting possible rain this evening, but it looks like it's cleared now, which is good. Clear skies, no thunder or rain. That's a good through ball in, but the defender's boot came through to clear it out. They'll get to reset here. She's probably going to go backwards here. She is. High ball. In the forward zone, headed down. Good body work there, but held her ground to the defender for the Darwin side, although was asking a bit on that kick to the line. And the number 8 for ADF is getting her shoulders worked out a fair bit in this first few minutes. A lot of throws from that position there. Almost a foul. Just to put his flag up. Sort of fell over the ball there. Opportunity here, the 11. She's been lurking. She's got a long range shot! What a goal! She was lurking from the start. I mentioned her early. Gave us some time and space, and that's all she needed. Hit the back of the neck. Fantastic strike.
Goal, Australian Defence Force, number 11.
So they open the scoring in the 7th minute. They've been doing most of the attacking. Now it's up for the Darwin Select side to respond. Ball comes out wide. It'll be a foot race. No one's going to make it though. It'll eventually go over the line. Delay while the Darwin keeper collects the ball. Opportunity now again. Ricochets off the forward. Contest just outside the box. Cleared well though. Level heads, although that asked a lot of her teammate. Chips it back inside. That's clever. Patient football in the middle of the park that leaves a bit to be desired. Plenty. It's forward back now. The ADF looks like they're playing 3-4-4.
If I run down at half time.
Or a 3-3-4. I'm not sure the makeup. They seem to be. No, it's definitely a. Might be a 2-4-4. Spread at the moment. On that far edge, opportunity to reload again for the ADF. Again, they're doing all attacking in this first half. Brings it back inside, looking for an option. A bit of body work there, just dishes it off, but again, not enough on that one. Through ball, a lot on that one. Messing around with it at the back. The tempos just seem to have dropped a bit since that first goal. That was kicked out to her defender, the fullback, but she wasn't looking. Ran over her head. Again, the game seems to have gone into a bit of a lull since that first goal. Long ball, shy of halfway. Falls to the ADF. Good ball in, but couldn't get through, and the referee has found a free kick. Another good opportunity for the ADF. Long ball here. There's the 11 again. She's got the ball. Well, she's got to keep it at beat. She throws the shot. That's a good one. That's her second. She's got a double.
Unfortunately, no replay. In the highlight bit. Yep, no worries. Yep.
Got the replay button on the desk, on the switcher board. Is that what you're talking about on the panel? Yeah, I'll see what it says. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 2 goals up. 12 minutes in. Darwin looking for something here. Long range bomb. There's a fair bit on that. Keeper had to hold her ground. Conditions here in Darwin. It's pretty humid. I might just check the temperature. Humidity is rising. That's a free kick just outside halfway now for Darwin select. Here's an opportunity, one-on-one. That's the well, not an equaliser, but first goal. Really good opportunity. Great run there. Right place at right time. And they peg one back. Make this a contest again.
To the ADF green, goal scorer, the Darwin select, number 10, Sophia Makrilos in the 13th minute.
It looks like here comes the 11 again. She's already scored 2. Can she get another one? She can! She's got a triple! Immediate response from the girls in green.
Goal, number 11, hat-trick. Ash Ridley.
And she's got a hat-trick inside the first 20. So the ADF controlling this game at the moment. There's no one there though. No one selected, allow that to roll over. Number 11 for the ADF has already got a hat-trick. She's a handful. Might try and get her name at half-time so we know who we're calling. There's another run here. That lady again, good through ball into the box. There's a chase on here. Uses her body, says, get out of the way. Referee says it's okay. Bashes through into the park in the middle of the box. First touch was too hard and it'll roll over the back. Tamira, can you just hit on the board? Can you hit replay for preview, please, so I can check the? Okay. All right. So what is it showing on the previous screen? It's showing camera 3. Down back. ADF will tidy this up. We've gone into the 16th minute now. Already 4 goals on the board. Middle of the park, turns. Another opportunity here, looking for the 11. It's a good pass through ball. Can she get there? No. Tries to bash the defender out the way. Oh, God, with the keeper. I've just checked. I can't see how there's actually the switch on. It looks like so the meetings comes through on channel sorry, input 16. So Phoenix is routed on the input 16 to some channel. So the software is also just checking that it's all routed correctly. There's no issues with that. So we'll play the system is definitely on 16. game has just gone into a bit of a lull here. And we've got plenty of substitutions already. Looks like it's 4 going to be made. So 4 changes, looks like, for both sides. So plenty of changes. That's 8 in total. Mucking around with it in the middle. Play very bunched in a tight 15-20 metre area, right in the middle of the park. Opportunity now here for Darwin Select on the outside of the box. Holds it up, just daft touch inside. Here she goes, tries to cross it. There's nobody there. Takes forever to try and clear it. Does the ADF. Eventually it comes to the second player who kicks it to the touchline. It was a good run, probably the best one they've had so far for the local girls. It's a 3-on-1 and 3 wins out. Although she wants to get the ball back, uses some good body work, and she does get it back. Well done there. Tries to send that through the outside, doesn't get through. Opportunity again here for ADF. She's got a number. The flag stays down. The cross is too deep. Ball goes back. ADF. Trying to reclaim possession here. There's a long ball and she spins. If she can get there before, she can't. She gives it up before it hits the line. Challenge on the edge. Eventually, the girls in green went out. They played this backwards to try and clear. Kicks it into the middle of the park. Here's that girl with the run before. Tries to take on one or two. That's not sure what she was trying to do there. Didn't quite work out in the end. Select that on preview now, it's still showing camera 3, because it should be showing. It's still showing camera 2. I reckon there's a movement problem. I reckon there's a movement. I'm not polite and see how that's possible. Darwin Select desperately trying to peg a goal back. Just under 20 minutes left in this first half. Body work there. Here we go. Flag was well up early. 40. Kicks down to the edge, heads it down, but I think it's far. Darwin Select goes inside. It's a good ball, tries to play it back, uses her body well, spins off, long range shot! What a cracking shot, what a cracking goal! She was given literally inches and that's all she needed. Turned onto her right, swung through, the keeper had absolutely no chance to get to that one. So something from nothing for the Darwin Select side. Pegged one back. If you've just joined us, it's 3-2 obviously, but it's been a show from the number 11 from the ADF. She's got a hat-trick. Some pretty impressive strikes so far for both sides. Opportunity now again, just goes wide. Looking for a fourth, would you believe? She's an absolute handful. $30 minutes, first corner. It's a good one. Keeper has to come out. Double fists it away. Yeah, fresh air shot. Kicks it to a teammate. They've been mucking around it here. The 16 for Darwin Select. It's causing all sorts of trouble between 3 opponents. Eventually it comes out to the close edge here. Holds it up, goes in board. That's a great through ball. Allows it to go through between the legs. Number 11 coming in. She was lining up. She was winding up so far. She was winding up from next week. And more substitutions looks like they're coming on or coming off. On the 30 minute or just over 31 now. So more substitutions to happen. There's 3 changes for the ADF and looks like as many numbers for Darwin Select. Crashing through a good diving challenge there. Number 11, flag for offside was up immediately.
Yeah, we got you.
Challenge on halfway, Darwin wins it. The ADF will clear. Def touchdown, number 11. Hat-trick, scorer.
If they go to boot it, go to 1.
She's in again. Tries to just slide it past at the far edge. Had the angle wrong. Might be a goal kick. Select side would like another one before half time. The equaliser. The ball will go out. Darwin throw. Ball down in the air. She's got a chip this over the top. Didn't quite get connection on it.
Good job.
Was it a remix thing? Long range shot. Number 11, she is hungry for more goals. She lost her footing after she kicked that, so suggesting that she wasn't well balanced when she struck it. She's already proven that she can strike a good ball. Some thunderous goals already. Inside the last 10 minutes of regular time of this first half, it's been a bit of a swinging match. You'd suggest that the ADF have had best of possession, but Darwin, limited opportunities have taken them. The opportunity here for the ADF, slides that in, and that goes just across the face of goal. Someone get that ball and check it for chalk, because it might have picked some up as it rode the line.
Yes.
Looks like there might be more goals in this one before they take the break.
seen it in a
Or just
Navy v
launched
Marines match.
straight back.
Maybe in the men's. They might.
If you've just joined us, so the state of the pitch isn't what you think it is. So that's due to some torrential rain. Pitch was soaked. Good ball, top of the box, couldn't find its way in. So had some torrential rain over the last 2 nights, and it's just sediments floated to the top as it's dried. Just holding it up here, placing it in, just deft touch there, but no one on the edge to come and collect it. 2-3, ADF up, courtesy of a hat-trick to the number 11. She's looked really dangerous. He almost had a third, almost had a fourth, I should say. So just had an update from our friends downstairs. So we're only playing 40-minute halves.
Plus extra time. Yeah.
So possibly due to the conditions. 40-minute halves, I think, in this game. We'll check if that's also for the men's, but word from down below is we've only got 2.5 minutes left in extra time in this first half. And the Darwin select side would like to get another one before the break, although here's an opportunity inside now. This goes across the face, she turned, but she couldn't get onto that one. Holding it up here inside the last 2 minutes of regular. First 40 we're playing, not 45. And that number 11, the hat-trick scorer, she wants some more. That's a bad, wow, it's a testing ball, I should say, because here comes back again potentially. Sinks it, sends it into the box. Conditions here have got a little bit better. It's been tested today. Bit of cloud cover in as the sun begins to set. ADF doing most of the attacking. Another ball into the box, but no one on the end of it.
We're just killing time now.
Conditions at ground level currently
when
just under 29 degrees.
I mean,
Humidity currently at 64%. It feels like 34.8. I've got to admit, at the ground level, it doesn't feel that bad. Opportunity again, almost for ADF. Max today was 35, so it will get hopefully cooler. There's a breeze that just picked up. Long ball in, foot race on. Who'll get there first? The keeper. Almost mucking around with that. Well, they are mucking around with it. ADF haven't cleared that. Eventually they do. Just some good use of the ball on that far edge. And that is half-time whistle. Only playing 40-minute halves, likely because of the conditions. If you've just joined us, hopefully we've got some highlights of the first half, but it was some cracking goals from both sides. ADF having most of the play, most of the attacking play in that first half. Some cracking goals, but the Darwin Select girls having not many chances, took full advantage of them and managed to keep in touch going into the half-time break with just a 3-2 deficit. They were at one stage looking at a goal routing, but they've managed to claw one back. Expect some big changes by both coaching cohorts at the break. We might take this opportunity as a crew just to rehydrate and take a break. Hopefully we've got some highlights for you, but we'll be back very shortly for the second 40 of this first game of the Remembrance Day Memorial match, Darwin Select versus the ADF. Welcome back to the Darwin Football Stadium, Larrakia Park, Apex Steel Stadium. If you've just joined us, ADF playing Darwin Select, and as you wait for the scoreboard to pop up on screen, it is the ADF girls leading this one 3-2. That scoreline, somewhat unrepresentative of how the game has gone in the first 40. We're only playing 40-minute halves in this one. It's been a hat-trick to number 11 from the ADF. Just waiting to get her full details. She is an Air Force individual, possibly an officer. I'm unsure, just waiting to get confirmation on that. Natasha, I think, is her first name, but some thundering opportunity from her. She scored 3, had the possibility to score 4. We see early the ADF charging through. Good defensive challenge there to stop that run through. Darwin Select side have 2 goals on the board. They haven't had many opportunities. Most of the attacking and most possession has been with the girls in green. There's an opportunity. Tries to break through top of the box. Tries to get onto her boot. Tries to spin that out on the left. Didn't get there. They've got to clear the Darwin Select sides. Only as far as the full back there. The Darwin Select still trying to find her way through. So playing a very high ball, high game at the moment as the ADF girls. So they haven't had a little bit of opportunity, the local team. But the opportunities they have had, they have taken. One of them, a thundering strike from about 25 out. Thundered into the back of the net. Had the keeper in all sorts. She had absolutely no chance. The ball sailed over her head and just went under the crossbar. Handball there. Seems to come out with a bit more energy now. I think both teams have had a fairly clean, very big clean out, so to speak. So might have been wholesale changes at half-time. Looks like it is a completely new squad for the Darwin Select team. Maybe 1 or 2 still out there from the first half. But significant changes. Hot and humid here in Darwin. Apex Steel Supplies Stadium, Larrakia Park. Humidity is creeping up. The breeze has dropped off entirely. Opportunity now here. Darwin Select to equalise. Chipped it over the top, and early in the first half, Darwin Select have equalised.
With that goal, there is a hat-trick for each team. Goal scorer, number 10, Sophia Makrilos.
Sophia Makrilos, the number 10. She's got her 3rd. What a great way to start the second half. Got an arm wrestle on here. And again, opportunities, a little bit rare for the Darwin Select side. But when they were there, they were taken. And Sophia Makrilos again. She hasn't had many opportunities, but she has taken all 3 of them. Emma is the call. Must be her name. Tries to play that between her legs. Can't do it. Uses her body well. That's a good through ball and flag. Stays down. Opportunity through here. Tries to get onto her right. Just goes past the left-hand post. Did really well at the top of the box. Used her strength well. Tried to get the defender away from her. Switched to her right to give her some options. Here we see on the replay here. A lot of tough. There she goes. Shoves the defender out of the way. Strikes just wide of the left post, the diving keeper. So opportunities from both ends early in this second. Coming through from nowhere, flag stays down. Although they won't go the way they want it to as far as the girls in green are concerned. They will clear here though, or they'll reset here from the back line. Lost the handle on it and then challenge, and the ball will go out.
Block, okay.
Oh, she played that down
don't
well.
know if that's a
That's a
save
great
or a
through
goal.
ball. Couldn't get through the line, no. Just added an extra couple of centimetres on the left. That ball didn't get to its position, and Darwin Select will get to relaunch into attack.
No, that's why. Were you guys talking to a baby or a dog?
Well, it's a handball. Referee didn't see it.
Okay.
I think it's baby was licking her heels.
Oh, here we go. An opportunity. Be a foot race on. Who will get there first? It will be the Darwin Select girl. She just holds it up, waits for the cattle to come through, tries to play that back and stripped by the defender. Good body work there from both of them. Still maintaining control. Hits the line. Currently here in Darwin at Apex Steel Supplies Stadium, Larrakia Park, 29 degrees. Relative humidity currently
Just spreading
sitting
it out wide to try and get more
at
distance, but it's not working out for him.
about 70%. Feels like 33.5, so challenging conditions out here. No breeze to speak of, which is why both camps have made wholesale changes at the break. Here's another opportunity. No. Good sliding tackle. Strips her of the ball. No one home there. Will be a foot race. All right. Bit of a lackadaisy attempt in the first instance. Thought that might have gone out. I think that's what they thought was. Played that back inside. Too much pepper on that. It'll just be seen over the line. There's a strong challenge here. Strips her of the ball, plays it back inside. Puts the defenders in 6 and 7. Shot at a tight angle.
Save.
Good shot. Equally good save from the keeper. Spent plenty of tickets to get to that point. Might get a second opportunity here. Waiting for the goal kick. Picks the body, turns it. Good service here. On a close edge, holds it up. Pick it up is the call from the bench. That's a great through ball. You need some support on the left. Good sliding tackle, strips her of the ball, kicks it off the ground. Throw coming in. 2 on 1. The 2 went out. ADF looking to clear here. Didn't get purchase on that one. Eventually goes out. The assistant says Darwin. Seems the chatter has picked up quite a bit on the park since the half-time break. Again, a new cohort of players from both sides. Another opportunity. They're doing all the attacking. The Mab Darwin Select brings it into the box, thinks about the shot. Now goes wide. Run on that far edge. Good through ball here. There's numbers plenty for the Darwin Select team. Strong challenges out there. Kicks into the middle of the box. Asking a lot though. The keeper came out, collected it easily. The game seems to have turned a bit after the break. It is Darwin Select side that seems to have most of the run now. She points up. That's a great through ball opportunity. She tries to bring it onto her preferred right, I'm assuming. Just dabs that.
No, wait for it. She'll run to frame for you.
Hard touch. Another opportunity. They're liking that far edge at the moment. Inside the box is no one home for Darwin. Lines it up. Crashes into the defender. But they'll get to relaunch here. Takes on two. Breaks them through. Cross through in. Might land to another striker for the ADF. Tries to turn it in. Doesn't get purchase on it. Trying to find a way through to the goal to take the lead for the first time in this game. Brings it outside the area now. Brings it back in. Shoots! Asked a lot of the keeper. What a fantastic save in the end. It was coming at a mile a minute. Good strong challenge there. Deft touch. The back heel. Both teams seem to have found something. Some extra juice in the second half. Fired up. Only playing 80 minutes today. Conditions are challenging. Again, Darwin continuing. That wasn't great touch from the defender. Here we go, one out, over the top. She had time and space. She probably didn't use it. And in the end, just chips it straight up to the keeper. That should have been another one for Darwin. Opportunity goes begging. Here we go again. Darwin continuing. A long-range shot that goes wide of the mark on the right-hand side. A lot of questions being asked at the moment. It's the sun setting here in this wonderful part of the planet. Top end of the country. What better end to be in, being the top end. Slightly unseasonably warm. Doesn't affect these athletes out here. Currently tied. Someone either side desperately wanting to break the deadlock.
Just dying silently.
If we are tied, we will be going. It's a long range shot, well of the mark.
Well,
if we are tied at the end of regulation time, which will be 80 minutes, not 90.
Lovely.
We will be going to shootouts.
Just what you want.
To determine who will win. First of the double headers, second is the men coming up. Remembrance Day. Support to Legacy. Of course, Remembrance Day on the 11th in 2 days' time. Looking around with it here. The back of the Darwin Select girls, they need to clear this. Make sure they do. It's a good build-up here, actually. Past halfway now. Just holds it up. Playing a bit off at the moment. Are the ADF offenders. The old 1-2, I like that. Now down that far edge. Challenge comes through. That's the third that's been unsuccessful. Now there's an opportunity to cross it in the box. In it comes. Finds the defender's foot. Strong body work. She's got through 3 of them. In the end, defenders eventually win out. Now comes the counter-attack, and here's a great opportunity. Brings it back inside. Crashes into the defender, and it will be a free kick literally on the pate of the area. We haven't had any set pieces like this of worth for the entire match. This is the first one that could potentially result in a score.
Bowled over, and this person, they trip over each other, and Darwin got penalised for it. Oh, NT.
Launches it well over the top.
A little too high.
It sounds like some of her fellow ADF supporters in the crowd giving her a bit of a rib.
Well, it's 3-all. She wouldn't
Maybe
be
she's
trying,
Air Force.
just
Maybe
trying to
that
get
white
her
flew
top
so high in the
50%.
air.
More shots to tire the goalie out.
Take the shot for a goal when you have it, and especially when it's a draw.
More changes. Keeping fresh legs on as the conditions take effect. Have to be out here long. Challenging conditions, no breeze to speak of, high humidity.
No clue. So the orange team.
Here we
got
go.
penalised.
Plays it
The
in.
green
Defenders
tripped
beat.
over 'em.
Tries
Like
to
that.
strip the ball there. Strong stand. Still with an option. Plays it to her left. Again to her left. In the box. Crosses. Hits the defender. It stays. What goes out. There will be a corner. Maybe the second quarter of the match.
Or would you like me on the goal?
Variation. It's going to launch from the corner. What a strike! Bow and arrow to the crowd.
Wait for it. They're coming
She
back to
had
her.
time. She had space. She could have had a picnic. She had so much time. From the corner of the box, hits the corner of the posts.
Goal.
What a
Australian Defence Force,
cracking
number
shot.
18, Phoebe.
We have seen some epic strikes in this game. And that one, the pick of them.
How's the green team? ADF. ADS.
Away. Sun punches through the grandstand here at Larrakia Park. As it sets behind us. Seesawing match. Darwin Select have not led in this game. But they've done a lot of attacking in the second half, and here's another attacking push for them. Turns her body well to protect the ball. That was fantastic work. She'll get a second option. No, she won't. It's kicked to the curb.
Oh. Yeah, the men's game's not going to be good. Well, they're all facing downwards. They're not angled up. Yeah, the corners are hot and the center is like pitch black.
Can Darwin select, peg one back.
Oh, no, I have.
Play it down.
Yeah. I think. No, I think. Yeah, that green player tripped the shooter. Did it? Yeah. Number 7. No, it wasn't. And then she melted.
Launches from long range. And we are back to level pegging again.
Goal number 10, Sophia Makrilos. Just a reminder, if the scores are level at the end of 80 minutes, we will be going straight to a penalty shootout.
Oh, please no. Oh no, so they're going penalty shootout. So that's just, but it's still an extra 20. So no, I was thinking, like extra 5.
Well, we have been treated to some absolute cracking goals in this game. The highlight reel is going to be
Going to extra time is 50.
splendid. And number 11 here, or number 10, I should say, for the ADF, still wanting some more. She's going to use her strength to try and win this ball back.
Yeah.
Brings it inside. There's her teammate. Top of the box now. Thinks about a long-range shot. Going to play this out. Just chips it over the top into the path of the keeper. $18 minutes and change left in regular time on this one. I don't think we're playing any extra time.
You at least got pizza.
Here's an opportunity for the ADF to take the lead back again. The keeper holds her nerve. Says, get that out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. It should just be like 15 minutes extra time. Whoever's wins, and if it's not.
So due to the conditions and the heat, I believe we are going straight to penalties. Or straight to a shootout, I should say, if it is a draw. Here we go. ADF inside. Angle was tough. We get clarification on that status. For all.
Well, there is
64th minute.
So,
Game is anyone's. Opportunity here. She just looks over her left shoulder. She's got some speed on her. She's got to bring this as deep as she can. Crosses.
Yeah.
The flag is up. That's a penalty.
if we turn off our mics on these cameras, can you put the audio through camera 3? Yeah.
Having a look on this one on replay. Yep, came through, collected defeat. There's no doubt about that one. Just getting a stretch. The 18 for the Darwin Select side, just taking an opportunity to get some liquid into her. She's been really impressive since she came on, I think, in half-time. Big presence out there. It scored that cracking goal. We see down the other end, we've got the Darwin Select keeper getting some work as well from a teammate to stretch her out. Plenty of stretching going on, a lot of cramping. I'm not surprised. Going to get some more pickle juice going. So that area of the park bathed in sunshine. And this, for the first time, an opportunity for Darwin Select to take the lead. Slots it. Goal. And with that, they take the lead 5-4.
Goal number 10. Just like the record, Sophia Makrilos in the 65th minute scores 5-4.
So Sophie Makrilos, number 10 for Darwin Select, has got 4 goals. What can the ADF do to counter? What can they respond with? It's been a game of 2 halves. It looks like this one at the moment has been, well, the bragging rights sitting currently with the Darwin Select side. They've done most of the attacking. Two goals to 1 in this second half. Here we go. Big 18 turns her inside out, has a shot, has a crack. Probably didn't get the purchase he wanted on that one. She's a handful up forward for the ADF. Strong, willing, quick, powerful, and skillful, as we saw with that cracking shot into the box. Lost the handle on that. Defender worked her way in front. Ball in the muddy area. They look to clear down the far edge, although Darwin Select have 1 possession. She's quick too on that far edge. Wants to carry. She's got 2 to choose from. Thinks about a long range shot. Still going, trying to open up the angle. Brings it into the box. Now comes the cross in, or the shot I should say. The angle was very acute. Keeper was well in position there, but the Select girls may get a second opportunity here. That's a good touch, although, yep, it will come back. No, it will be cleared by the ADF girls. Good 1-2 ball there. Middle of the park, tries to relay it back. Inside 12 minutes remaining now. Only playing 80 in this one. Looks like both sides ready to ring some more changes. Turns her inside out as the big 18. She's an absolute handful. The flag has stayed down there. It doesn't matter though, because Darwin Select have repelled that one. Only as far as, again, the big 18 uses her strength. Just a fresh air shot there. Pulled the trigger too early. Holds it up here. Her teammate well offside, had to bring herself onside. Now here comes the substitutions. It looks like the hat-trick scorer for ADF, the number 11. Member of the Air Force. She's already scored 3. She's coming on for 18. Woman that scored that cracking shot from the left-hand corner of the box into the right-hand corner of the goal. And immediately, 11 is into the action. Tasha, I believe her name is. Got to relay it up. That was a bit of a lackadaisy pass shot, not sure. Cross, no one home at the end, well wide. That's long. ADF currently trailing, looking to equalise. They'd led for most of this match, but a penalty about 5 minutes ago has given Darwin Select the lead for the very first time. There's a cross into the box when no one's there. Heads it down, does well, although probably a little bit too much. Almost threw a hand to that one. Here we go, the hat-trick scorer. She wants to have a run, uses her body well. Good strength, plays that in. Her teammate though, stripped. Flag is up for offside. Ball's up and under. No one can get to it. Foot race here, 2 on 3. Playing around with it at the moment. Inside the last 10 minutes of regular time. Foot race on that far edge. ADF, sorry. Darwin Select Girls win it into the box. Tries to play it out the front. Has to double back here. Plays her teammate back in. No, they've lost it. Good defensive effort. Strong challenge. Did that ball stay in? Just into the box. There's 2 plays there, but it's running through the defender for the ADF. Clears it. Time ticking away for the ADF. Currently trailing this one. They led for most of the game. Oh! Kicks it straight into the attacking forward. Luckily no damage done. Playing around with the top of the box, and eventually the defender for the ADF says, get that out of here, I've had enough. More changes being run for the next, or for the last 4 or 5 minutes. Another goal here to the Darwin Select side. Will go a long way to sealing this one. High ball, no one at home. The ball just holds up and it bounces. Keeper had to make a real hard challenge, a hard run at it to keep it out. Shot from all the way, appears from all the way from next week. Over the bar. ADF desperately searching for an equaliser. So the last 4 minutes of regular time. Strong body work there, shoves her opponent out the way. Here on the close edge, defender comes flying through. Stifles that run. Gets an applause from the bench. Played down. Kick to the middle of the park. There's plenty of space here. She thought about having a shot. Tries to kick at the top of the area. Good stop here. First touch. Tries to equal. Shot. Oh, coming. Forced the keeper into a save. Plenty happening. Cross in, keeper right there. Never look worried. Here comes the immediate counter attack. Doesn't go very far though. ADF. Oh, the hat-trick squad came running in. Couldn't get hold of that one. There's an ADF ball. Time is ticking away. 2 minutes to change. Hat-trick scorer. It's a free kick just inside the line. She'll launch this into the box. Long range shot at the back. The ball's to the ground. Cleared by the ADF. Hearts in mouths. About 90 seconds and change, I reckon, left in this one. Darwin Select pushed all of their players back. The ADF keeper come well out of the box. Here we go. They're still desperately searching for an equaliser. Here's a really good opportunity in the box. That's the shot. Hits the post. Hits the post. Crashed into the post. They're still going. They want to equalise this score before the mark. Here's an opportunity. Some air shots coming through. 2 fly at it. I don't know how much added time we have, but we're ticking up to 80 minutes now. Darwin Select on one of their final runs. She's got some speed, the number 10. She's already got plenty of goals to go with it. Can she seal the game here? Just over the crossbar. Doesn't matter, but with that, that is the game. And the Select girls, after trailing for most of the match, pull something out of nowhere thanks to a penalty. And they take out the first of this doubleheader, 5 goals to 4, and an entertaining game. Game of 2 halves from my perspective. Teams came out in the second half and it was all Darwin Select doing the attacking. And they have taken the first one. So the challenge now up to the men. I've just got the team sheets here as one of my good friends. Needs to be in the box. Mr. Axel Deathmore. But just having got the team sheets here, it is a pretty well built Darwin Select side. So we're going to have a short break. These girls deserve plenty of fluid, real testing conditions out here today. But I tell you, the highlights reel will be an absolute barnstormer. There were some cracking goals in this game. I might take the opportunity to thank you for watching this one. The second game, of course, on a second stream on YouTube. Make sure you log into that. We'll send that live shortly. But from here at Larrakia Park, Apex Steel Supplies Stadium, as the two teams come together for the photo, it was the Darwin Select team, after a real spirited second half performance, taking the lead for the first time thanks to a penalty to take this out 5 goals to 4 in the Remembrance Day matches. Thanks to Legacy, all proceeds going to Legacy. We'll sign off here for this one, and we'll be back just before 7 o'clock for the kickoff of the men.